The post-war boom built the modern middle-class dream. GNP surged 400%, and family incomes nearly tripled. The share of income spent on food shrank, freeing up cash. The bill fueled a housing and education boom. Suburbs exploded, tripling in population between 1950 and 1970. Eisenhower's Highway Act built 40,000 miles of interstate roads. Car ownership doubled, putting America firmly on wheels. Commerce followed the cars, moving to the suburbs. It began as McDonald's famous barbecue, a classic drive-in. In 1948, they closed for 3 months and revolutionized everything. The speedy service system cut burger time from 30 minutes to 30 seconds. Efficiency was the new currency of dining. Reopened sales hit $277,000, dwarfing the competition. Ray Kroc, a milkshake machine salesman, saw a nationwide empire. In 1954, Kroc secured the national franchising rights. His creed: quality, service, cleanliness, and value, QSC&V. Hamburger University ensured every franchise followed the same script. Every kitchen used identical, company-specified equipment. A unified supply chain guaranteed consistent taste everywhere. Kroc's genius: control the real estate, not just the brand. Franchisees bore the build cost. McDonald's collected steady rent. By 1960, 228 stores, only 12 were company-owned. 1967, the drive-thru was born, perfect for car-centric lives. The order to pick up in under 3 minutes. For suburban families, it was the ultimate convenience. Stores clustered where the cars were, intersections and highway exits. By 1970, over 1,600 stores formed a national suburban network. In 1967, global expansion began in Canada and Puerto Rico. Going global meant adapting: teriyaki in Japan, kosher in Israel. The Golden Arches became a global symbol of America. Franchising solved the core dilemma: scale versus consistency. Revenue flowed from royalties, fees, and crucially, real estate. A community of shared interest. Both sides needed each other to win. Centralized buying gave them massive economies of scale. The template: centralized support for decentralized operations. McDonald's model became the blueprint for modern retail chains. It revolutionized supply chain management for the entire industry. It defined car-friendly commerce, a concept that keeps evolving. It created a small investor economy, empowering local entrepreneurs. Its success was a perfect product of its post-war golden age. The legend endures, a lesson in adapting efficiency to a changing world. The baby boom created a massive new generation of consumers. Rising disposable income made eating out a regular choice. Retail followed families to the suburbs, creating new hubs. The nuclear family ideal was centered around car and home. More women working increased demand for quick meals. Time became a scarce resource in fast-paced suburban life. They found 80% of sales came from just a handful of items. Disposable packaging was key to speed and eliminating dishwashing. They applied factory assembly line principles to the kitchen. Halving the price doubled their customer base. Kroc wasn't just selling machines, he was selling a system's potential. He replaced a lax model with strict partnership and control. Unannounced quality checks ensured standards were never ignored. They carefully selected franchisees who believed in the system. They secured the best locations before anyone else even looked. The real estate model provided a predictable financial engine. Every detail of the drive-thru was engineered for speed. Even the acoustics were designed for the car environment. Drive-thru went from an experiment to the primary revenue source. The building itself became a standardized, instantly recognizable product. Global success required respecting local culture and dietary rules. The key was localization. Think global, act local. McDonald's was seen as a carrier of American lifestyle abroad. Their massive scale gave them unbeatable buying power. They exerted control deep into the supply chain for quality and cost. The brand itself became their most valuable intangible asset. Its business model became a modular toolkit for modern franchising. The relentless pursuit of efficiency and consistency drove profits. McDonald's is more than a restaurant. It's a mirror of an era. It stood at the crossroads of America's economic transformation. A single burger tells the story of post-war capitalism. Kroc's quote reveals the pragmatism behind the business obsession. The system is vast, but it is not unchangeable. We begin. A population surge created a massive new market. Busy lifestyles created a niche for quick service. Home kitchen design itself embraced efficiency ideals. TV advertising became a powerful tool to reach families. They pioneered marketing directly to children. The arches became one of the world's most recognized symbols. Every action was documented and replicated precisely. They built deep, long-term partnerships with key suppliers. Their system achieved unprecedented cost control. They built a supply chain resilient to regional shocks. The model seamlessly adapted to the digital delivery age. Modern challenges include balancing scale with sustainability. The story is not over. The model continues to evolve.